Brooklyn bloodlines, Gaetano, Gangi, Marino. Every boss has his shadow. For Giovanni Goku D'Angelo, that shadow was Gaetano Marino. The streets don't call him Gaetano, though. They call him Gangi. Born on Carroll Street, raised in the back of a butcher shop, Gangi grew up with his fists in one world and his heart in another. He wasn't built for flash, no silk suits, no fancy cars. He was built for grit, the guy who handled the dirty work while the boss kept his hands clean. They met young before Goku was a kingpin. Back then, Gio was just another hungry soldier on the rise. And Gangi, he was always 2 steps behind him, making sure nobody got too close. Late 80s, Red Hook Pier. A deal gone bad. Shots rang out. Goku hit the ground, cover gone, a gun aimed right between his eyes. Before the trigger could pull, Gangi came out of nowhere, knocking the shooter off balance. The bullet went wide. Gangi took the second round in the shoulder, blood spraying on the dock. He didn't scream, didn't fall. He kept swinging until the guy was down cold. When the dust settled, Goku looked at him and said, "From this day on, you're not just my man, you're my brother." From then on, Gangi was always there. If Goku was the head, Gangi was the fist. He made collections, kept soldiers in line, put out fires before they ever reached the boss. And when firepower was the only language left, Gangi spoke it fluently. He earned his nickname because he was always there, always hanging close, always watching. "That's Goku's Gangi," the crew said. Before long, the name stuck harder than his fists. Now he sits as underboss. He don't crave the throne, don't need it. His loyalty ain't bought with money or power. It's carved in scar tissue, paid for in blood spilled on a Brooklyn pier. The wolves can circle, the devils can smile, the showmen can sell dreams, but every man in Brooklyn knows the same truth. You don't get to Goku without going through Gangi. And nobody gets through Gangi. Brooklyn Bloodlines, Season 2, coming soon.
Mark, what the fuck you doing in there, you prick?
Bambi's Twisted Tales presents The Mask of Bateman, The American Psycho Files. In the city that never sleeps, the only thing that shines brighter than the skyline is the mask. A mask of wealth, a mask of success, a mask of sanity. And behind it all, a man who ain't really there. Patrick Bateman's apartment. Everything spotless, symmetrical, soulless. His voice, calm as death, narrates a morning routine that sounds like a military operation. Cleansing, toning, moisturizing, mechanical devotion to appearance. He polishes his face like a trophy, but there's no one left inside to smile with it. There is no real me. Patrick Bateman ain't your average maniac. He ain't hiding in alleys or stalking the night. Nah, this guy's got a business card thicker than most people's moral code. In Bret Easton Ellis's novel, Bateman introduces himself as the perfect specimen, Harvard-educated, vice president at Pierce & Pierce, a man with everything. But his inner monologue, it's like reading the diary of an alien studying humanity. He talks about music, fashion, and food, but every sentence is drenched in obsession. Ellis spends pages listing brand names. My suit is Valentino Couture. My shoes are Alexander Julian. My tie is silk from Armani. He ain't describing clothes, he's reciting a prayer. Every label's a Hail Mary to the god of image. Bateman's world is precision, calories, cardio, cash. But it's all camouflage. Every perfect thing he does is armor against the void. And that void, it's bottomless. There is an idea of Patrick Bateman, some kind of abstraction, but there is no real me. That line, baby, that's the thesis of the whole damn thing. A man so obsessed with appearing human that he forgot how to be one. The Church of Wall Street. 1980s Manhattan, where greed wasn't a sin, it was a sacrament. This is where Bateman thrives. He's surrounded by clones, all rich, all shallow, all pretending to be the same person. They can't tell each other apart. They confuse names, identities, faces. It's satire, sure, but it's prophetic. It shows a society so high on ego it lost the ability to see. Ellis didn't just write a horror story, he wrote a diagnosis. America had become Patrick Bateman, dead eyes in designer suits. Every conversation in the book is hollow. Bateman talks about pop music like it's scripture, praising Huey Lewis, Whitney Houston, Genesis, not because he cares, but because he needs to sound like he does. This isn't passion, it's performance art. He's rehearsing empathy like a sociopath learning the lines of a human being. The ritual of violence. Now we dive into the darkness. Bateman kills, or maybe he dreams he does. Ellis wrote it deliberately unclear. We see murders described in detail so cold it's clinical, but the world around him don't react. His victims show up alive. The police don't care. His lawyer laughs off his confession. Is he insane, or is the whole city too numb to notice? Bateman's violence is exaggerated to absurdity, but it's a metaphor. He kills to feel something, anything. Because the more success he gets, the emptier he becomes. Every kill is a scream for identity. Every corpse is a prayer to a god that ain't listening. There's that infamous rat scene. You remember? Grotesque, inhuman. Ellis wanted the reader to feel disgust, not just at Bateman, but at themselves for watching. It ain't about the gore, cupcakes. It's about the reflection. You keep reading 'cause part of you understands him. That's the horror. He's not Freddy Krueger. He's us, with better cologne. Love, lust, and loathing. Bateman's relationships ain't real. Evelyn, his fiancée, is more concerned about her status than his soul. Courtney, his mistress, is drugged up and checked out. The escorts, they're props for his power fantasies. He doesn't love, he conquers. He turns people into objects the way society turns people into products. Even his acts of cruelty are rehearsed, a parody of dominance in a world that sold masculinity as control. And here's the kicker. None of them notice. Not one person sees the monster under the mask. Because in that world, everyone's too busy looking at themselves. The scariest thing about Patrick Bateman ain't that he kills people. It's that nobody gives a damn. Murder or mirage? This section cracks the illusion. Ellis gives us clues, the ATM that tells him to feed it a cat, the missing bodies that reappear, the lawyer's denial. It's all pointing to one truth. Bateman might not be a killer. He might just be insane. But the deeper truth is worse. It doesn't matter. Because his fantasy is society's fantasy. He dreams of blood the same way the city dreams of success, endless, empty, hungry. He's confessing, begging to be seen, but the world around him's too self-absorbed to hear. I had to kill a lot of people, and I'm not sure I enjoyed it. This confession has meant nothing. It's the quietest line in the book, but it hits like a bullet. The man confesses to murder, and no one's even listening. The final horror ain't death, it's invisibility. The real monsters. Now we leave the book and walk into the real world. You think Bateman died with the 80s? Forget it. He just traded Wall Street for Wi-Fi. Look around. Influencer culture, hustle culture, luxury branding. Everything's filtered, everything's fake. Modern life's just a digital Bateman, curated perfection with dead eyes behind it. He's the guy smiling in your feed, selling watches he don't own, talking success while crying into a ring light. Bateman didn't vanish, he evolved. Today's killer ain't swinging an axe. He's selling you emptiness with a smile. The mask ain't a prop anymore, it's a lifestyle. The mirror cracks. Patrick Bateman was never real. He was a reflection, the man America wanted to be and the monster it created instead. Maybe we ain't so different. We all got a little Bateman in us, that whisper that says, if I just had more, I'd be happy. But more don't fill the hole, baby. It just makes it deeper. And when you stare too long into the mirror, sooner or later the mirror stares back. This has been Bambi's Twisted Tales, the Mask of Bateman, the American Psycho Files. A Pizzaverse Studios production, where monsters ain't born in shadows, they're born in suits. Subscribe, like, share, and remember, truth don't glitter, it bleeds. Stay twisted, stay real. And as always, this is the Pizzaverse, where the mask don't hide nothing we ain't already seen.
Today I decided to not give you bitches a second of time for the rest of my life. I'll be goddamned if I put in the work and I don't get the credit to fucking suffice. I've been too humble too much in my life, cutting them off so I'm measuring twice. Cause this time I mean it, I'm still fucking bleeding. Bitch, there was better ways to hand me the knife. Like poor little Snowy, Bodie is on me. Half of these idiots dumb as a prick. Swear I won't use it when all up on YouTube. I aim with the 45 fucking intense. Imagine if I'm stolen whip with the 10. Imagine if I finally wanted to quit. Imagine if this industry took the life out of bitch and all I got is fucking revenge. Who would I ride on if I'm about to call it? I think my fans know a couple of names. I know some 5-figure checks that I've written and can't say a word cause I bitch NDA'd. Call on my lawyers cause I keep them paid, but this ain't some shit that my lawyers could save. Cause if I do go out, I'm going out strong and I'll leave y'all a note with the key to the safe. That all of the friends that I lost, I was talking shit all on the net. All of apologize, all of them know that I fucking invented, I'll never forget. I never went out in public to vent, I know exactly what I represent. And any little bitch that was that quick to switch up, all of you deserve what the fuck you gon' get. How does it feel when you look at your fans and you know that you'll lose them if I ever talk? If I ever pull out receipts of some video, shorty, I bet you piss in your drawers. Oh, you little bitch ass, silly never shit ass, fickle ass, flip flop, blind ass hoe. You should thank God with like every breath that I ain't talk my shit cause I stuck to the code. But ain't I hit you up directly, tell you that you best be treading real carefully, bitch. Bitch, don't you forget we still got a debt. See, I'ma collect my shit. If you got a question, I got an answer. Ain't I keep the same line? All that boo-hoo shit on the net was a clout chase. Them lies are so tired. Yo, I just noticed everybody that don't fuck with me fucks with each other. It's like a fucking union of dumbass people. Hey, but I'm coming back for my money though, I'm not playing, bitch.